Hey, I'm strummerdood or mad or whatever, I don't know. So Brothers: The Tale of Two Sons shares more in common with Greek mythology than just giants, trolls, and spider-women. It also fits Joseph Campbell's monomyth or hero's journey. In case you don't know, the hero's journey was developed to analyze older mythology and was even used as a storytelling device by Disney in the 80s. It's definitely broad, which leads to overuse, but fits Brothers pretty well and helps flesh out the game's story. The story opens on the little brother Nai as he mourns at the grave of his mother, whom drowned as Nai watched, leaving him stricken with guilt. His older brother, Naya, snaps him up to help wheel their sick father to the village doctor. Though we control both, big brother with the left side of the controller, little brother with the right, Nai is the protagonist of the story. The boys receive their call to action from the doctor. To save their lone parent, they need to retrieve healing water from the Tree of Life. Nai experiences a bit of apprehension early as he's forced to confront his fear of swimming. However, Naya helps Nai through the ordeal by carrying his little brother on his back. Naya can be seen as Nai's supernatural aide, a mentor throughout the journey. After a fairly uneventful trip through their village, the boys encounter something foreign, a giant yet friendly troll who helps them cross the threshold into the unknown world. The brothers enter the belly of the beast, or in this case, a mine presumably full of slave labor. Being the first truly dangerous section illustrates the boys' willingness to the journey. After reuniting the imprisoned troll with her husband, the brothers face more challenges on their road of trials. One of the first being a perilous cemetery where Nai very nearly drowns. After Naya saves him, Nai experiences a vision of his brother beating on him, as if he blames his mother's death on Nai. But when his little brother wakes up, Naya embraces him. Despite what Nai believes, his older brother doesn't blame him for their mother's death. In fact, he shows the same unconditional love as his mother, which will hopefully help him work past his own guilt. Director Joseph Fares said both life and death figure heavily into the overarching narrative of Brothers, and we certainly see it in the next few sections. Shortly after the grim graveyard, the brothers can stop a boy from killing himself. They comfort him with a music box and help him bury his parents. The boys can then ride mountain goats, play music for an inventor, hand glide to a ruined giant's tower, and save a griffin from captivity. It's all very whimsical, but the tone suddenly shifts in the next chapter. After watching the griffin slump over and presumably die, the brothers travel through a bloody river of slain giants from a battle past. But after saving a girl from being ritualistically sacrificed, the boys experience the marvel of a frozen tundra, reuniting a family of turtles and taking time to enjoy the orca whales. But then we again shift towards the grim, heading through the ruins of a town where its warring population literally stands frozen in time. After escaping an invisible giant, the young girl tempts Naya, whom refuses to listen to his brother when asked to enter a mysterious cave. The brothers unknowingly find themselves in the abyss, forced to face off against her true form, in homage to the Greek mythological figure of Arachne. Despite successfully defeating her, Naya is mortally wounded steps away from the Tree of Life. Nai tries to save his brother with the healing water, but unfortunately, Naya succumbs to his physical injuries and dies. The little brother must now confront the ordeal of his grief. Drawing from Joseph Fares' actual life, Nai buries his brother alone. With Naya's death, even though his little brother may not know it, the older brother stays with Nai in spirit. Though he holds the elixir, the ultimate boon presumably, he still grieves the loss of his brother, refusing to leave his side until lifted away by his griffin pal from before. The bird drops Nai at his village, but the little brother must swim a flooded bank of water by himself. A rescue from without, Nai channels the spiritual strength of his brother to finally overcome his fear of swimming, illustrated through the mechanics by using Naya's side of the controls. Following in his brother's footsteps, Nai forgives himself for his mother's death. He continues using the older brother's guidance to cross the return threshold back into the village, or the known world. He successfully delivers the elixir and saves his father. Imbued with Naya's spirit, Nai becomes the master of two worlds, harmonious with the physical and spiritual. From tragedy comes growth in the same way throughout the game, ruins make way to renewed life. Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons shows life finding a way despite incomprehensible grief. The story certainly found roots in Joseph Fares' life. As a child, he survived through Lebanon's civil war, and as a director, channeled the experience in a positive direction. Nai experiences a cruel world, but his older brother shows him the value of life within it. Early in the game, only Naya stops to smell the roses, but before mourning his mother and brother, Nai can do the same. He then comforts his father with a determination in his eyes. He's ready to tackle the world as a man, living for the moment, not anticipating the future or regretting the past. The freedom to live and his completion of the hero's journey.